The Ramayana story is also an example of the Navarasa. There are different emotions which are depicted through certain colors. By just looking at those colors and hints, you can also find out what is the emotion behind a certain scene. So, green is Shringara, and something nice, something good. So, that is Shringara. And then white is Hasya, or laughter, or something funny, comical. Gray is Karuna, which is compassion. And red is Raudra, or anger. And orange color is Veera Rasa. Veera Rasa is courage, valor, bravery. And then black is Bhayanaka, or scary. And blue is Bhipatsya, which is disgust, to show disgust. Use this. And yellow is for Adbhuta, something amazing, surprising. And then white is Shanta, or peaceful. So what we've done is we've color coded the different scenes that you saw in the story. So if you see, when the children were born, it is green, Shringara Ras. And then if you go here, where Vishwamitra came to Dashratha's court and asked if Rama and Lakshmana can help, and that is in orange, in Veera Rasa, because he's brave. They're brave. And then when Jatayu was lying like this, it is Karuna, right? Compassion, and that's why the grey background is there. And then whenever there's Sugriva Vali, brave, again Veera Rasa, and that is because they're brave. And then over here, this is something Adbhuta. It is startling. It's fantastic that they were, these three people, Nala, Neela, and Hanumanta, could write the name of Rama, and the stone will float instead of sinking. So that is Adbhuta. And then Hanuman jumping across to Sri Lanka itself is amazing. It's startling. So that is yellow color again. And here, if you see, when Hanuman meets Ravana, you have two orange and one red. So two orange because both are brave, and then the red color because Hanuman is angry about Ravana. He's angry because he kidnapped Sita, and then Ravana is angry that he is Rama's friend. He destroyed this garden and he killed so many people. So they are angry. So when you have two brave people from different countries, they're standing face to face, they're protecting their countries. There's nothing wrong in that. But once they start provoking each other, irritating each other, it can very easily, if you have anger, it can very easily escalate into war-like conditions. And that's what happened. He provoked him, he burnt his tail, he burnt the city, and soon it was war conditions. Anyway, so then Kumbhakarna, Hasya, because it was funny how they were trying to wake him up and they couldn't wake him up. So that's why I put white there. The battlefield itself was blue color because Bhivatsya, disgust. There's flesh all over, so many Rakshasas died, so many Vanaras died. It was not a very pleasant sight. It's never a pleasant sight. There's a story that Ravana brought Sita there, showed her the battlefield, and said, see, this is how bad it is. And then even Rama and Lakshmana are dead, and they can't even be recognized. She didn't believe him, of course, but then that's the story, they say. And then when Lakshmana was here unconscious, remember, and that is compassion. And then Vijayadashmi day, you have the orange and the red. The orange is to show that Rama was brave, but red because Ravana was angry. Doesn't work. Which one do you think will win? Bravery or anger? Anger will never win. Anger will always cause problems. Being brave, there's nothing wrong with that. but anger is not a good emotion. So, and then Shringara Rasa again, the green comes back when Rama is, being coronated as the king. So the Navarasas just color coded over here. So next time you watch the videos, try and look at these colors, and then you know what emotion it is. Just by looking at the scene, you know what emotion it is. It's happy or sad, or is it a war, and things like that. So that was a small attempt to bring in that element into the doll arrangement for this year.